Well, this is the Respondent, and now we're gonna be playing some Fate Extra. Let's begin. Yeah, I'm too lazy. I'm lazy, so keep being easy. Yeah, work fiction. It's a bright, sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. There's more activity than normal in front of the school gate. A crowd is forming as students are being called over. I wonder what's going on. When I peer into the center of the hubbub, I see my friend and student council president, Issei Ryudo. Good morning, and lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Why do you look so surprised? We announced last week's assembly that this month was the student council would strictly enforce... Yeah, whatever. Inspections... Yeah. Quite remarkable. You're a model Tsukimihara Academy student. Someone like you ought to consider a future in student government. You'd be perfect for it. Oh, but I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. We aren't like that. Now then, off to your classroom. Enjoy your day. Before I can reply, Mr. Diligent Student Council President is on to the next student's inspection. Hungry for gossip on their way to the classrooms, the students jabber about their inspections. Things are always so gently bustling in the morning. Another peaceful beginning to another peaceful day. I don't need a tutorial. I'm too cool. Who's this guy? I have this weird feeling that I'm forgetting something. I just can't think of what it might be. Man, I must have a hole in my head. Maybe if I head back to my classroom. This guy looks funny. I want to talk to him. Oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom before homeroom starts. My eyes are starting to float. Is this the classroom? Alright. Ooh, I've already been recording for like 3.5 minutes. As I enter class, I see Mato with a bunch of girls. Why he's so popular is a mystery. Hey. When? Oh, he's voicing it. I forget too.
でも気にする必要はないんじゃない？平凡な自分を卑下することはないさ。誰だって才能あふれる人間のそばじゃ退屈なやつに見えてしまうからね。
Well, fuck you too. It's a little early for so much abuse, but as it's Shinshimato, it can't be helped. His arrogance is almost palatable. I don't know what he's saying, but it makes all the girls squeal with joy. Actually, let me rephrase. His popularity isn't so much mysterious as it is unnatural. I was just doing a little math tutoring. This stuff is beyond easy. For me, anyway. Wait a sec. Hey, Mato. Isn't the answer to this question totally wrong in every way? What? I'm the one who solved that. There's no way it could be wrong. But look at this. Since when did 2 plus 2 equal 5? I'd never make such a stupid mistake. It's all your fault. You're the idiots here, not me. As Shinji raises his voice, the girls all panic and run back to their desks. I hate dealing with I'm too stupid ignorance to know that word. Especially when they think they're my equal. It's really pathetic that these worms don't know their place. That's why I like you so much. Even though you're boring, you know not to steal my thunder. You're the ultimate sidekick. Shinji flashes me a smile. It's weird how I never take offense at the way he talks to me. By some strange twist of fate, Shinji, Mato, and I are friends. How we became friends I can't quite remember how it happened. I wanted to say we met in spring sometime. The bell for class rings as I try to recollect. And who should fly through the door but our homeroom teacher, Miss Fujimura. I made it! Good morning, everyone! And thud. Miss Fujimura trips, falling painfully onto the floor. As she lands, her head strikes the corner of the platform at the front of the classroom. The classroom goes dead silent. Every student's attention is focused on the same thing. Again, how does she manage to trip in the same place every time? Listen, you! This isn't the time to make stupid jokes. You're right. She isn't moving. Did she get knocked out or something? A few brave students get out of their seats and crowd around the still comatose Fujimura. Hey, Miss Fujimura. Miss Fujimura, are you okay? Ugh, what? Huh. What's wrong, everyone? Hey, class is about to start, so get back to your seats, pronto! Miss Fujimura jumps to her feet as if nothing had happened. It's almost as if the memory of her sudden and violent trip to the floor was totally erased. As this happens all the time, no one seems to notice or care enough to say anything. No one gives a thought to how odd it is for this to happen every single day. Midday. The scene playing out before me seems to never change from day to day. The same exact lessons, the exact same subject, the exact same content. It's a conspiracy. Today we're going to study the biography of Dr. Pichemin, a talented physician who... Miss Fujimura is conducting class today the same way she does every day. You may not know, but when I was young, an unknown pathogen was the cause of a serious epidemic. It was bubonic plague. In fact, outbreaks were common, but now most illnesses are cured using nanothingamajig. And FYI, I'm still young. This will be on the test, so be sure you don't forget it. I mean it. Her ensuing laughter stopped short at her eyes, which seemed deadly serious. Just as everyone was about to call Fujimura out, the bell signaling the end of class rings. Alright, that's all for today. Be sure to study hard tonight, and don't forget those important points I told you about. While today's class wasn't all that boring, it is a relief when the bell rings. As the bell signaling the end of the day sounds, students begin to break off into small groups. Thank God that's over. I was getting sick of all the busy work. Being a student sucks. The worst part of the whole deal is having to attend these stupid classes. You're still here. That's unusual. You don't have any plans, like a date or something? I'm just messing with you. I know you're too big of a nerd to ever get a date. I mean, you're just going to your dork club, the journalism club, right? Well, seeing as you're as boring as stale white bread, your life is exactly as it should be. You know exactly what your role in life is, and you stay there. Well, catch you later. See you in class tomorrow. Should I talk to that guy? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, the editor-in-chief of the journalism club was calling a general meeting. You'd better go. Wow, thanks, man. Sure saved my ass there. Look who's here. It's the newspaper club's ace. Got any leads? What? Did you forget? You have to write an Unsolved Mysteries of Tsukimihara article. Come on, I told you yesterday. There isn't very much time left before the deadline. Well, whatever. Your work's always good, so I'll leave this in your capable hands. Geez, my benevolence is like a Black Panther running around. Yes, that doesn't make sense. So that's that. I've done some of the investigating. It's your job to do the rest. Don't look so surprised. There is a method to my madness. Okay, so about the first preview edition, the one called The Gateway to Paranormal. So listen, there's supposedly an entrance to the spirit world at the rear of the archery range. One time, a male student who got bullied a lot was told to pick up trash there, and vanished. Everyone's totally convinced there's this paranormal activity going on back there. Isn't that scary? I mean, ridiculous? Anyway, go sniff out the truth. Leave no stone unturned. Your nose and eyes are the tools of the trade for a journalist. Got it? No. Your reply should be yes, ma'am. Alright, hop to it. Okay. Let's go! Oh, what is this? Out of the blue, a feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As a rule, students aren't allowed inside the supply room. It might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I'd find my eyes drawn to the door of the supply room when the door is suddenly and violently thrown open. Ho ho ho, Edgeman! Without warning, a man appears from out the shadows. Dressed in black, with a dour expression, the person in question is very intimidating. But that sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. Is he Petal Man? A sudden, overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold, blank stare sends chills down my spine, as though he's marking me for death. For some reason, it feels as if he is deciding whether to break my neck or skin me alive. Odd. Your name doesn't appear to be on the list. Oh. He begins to mutter under his breath, while at the same time he reaches out his right hand. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching the wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. You're not even trying to fight. My instincts aren't as sharp as they should be. I need to rest. The note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. The paralysis that seemed to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down on me with those dead eyes of his. The campus is about to close. If you have nothing else to do, I advise you to go home now.
本日着任した教師のクズキだ。
The man who introduces himself as Mr. Kuzuki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell begins to chime, signaling the end of the school day. Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. But I'm still sore and slicked with sweat, an all too real reminder of what happened. Wonderful. We now have a teacher with obvious, murderous intent teaching at our school. Alright, schoolyard! The priest from the neighborhood chapel has been coming to school a lot lately. He's tall, dark, and handsome. Mostly dark. Hey, freaking ultra. You caught me in the middle of cleaning. Those archery club kids don't even unstring their bows. The worst is when they leave their arrows stuck in the target mount. I usually make the kids do it, but there's no club activities leading up to the exams, so I'm doing it. Huh? An entrance to the spirit world? That's just a rumor. It's not real. Exams are right around the corner, so don't waste your time on stuff like that. Go home. Shoo. Shoo. What appears in the archery range isn't an entrance to the spirit world, but Timeless Fujimura. Well, I can't say I'm surprised she's belonged to Tsukumihara's mysteries. It's fitting. I'll report this tomorrow, so I can go home now if I want. A day will pass if you go home. Yeah, I'm going home. And probably ending video.